Today, Ford announced the new 2022 Bronco Raptor, a vehicle we all knew was coming, and since it carries the Raptor name, comes with some big expectations. Today, I'd like to give you my take on the new Bronco Raptor. Just to give you a rundown on some of the big changes in the new Bronco Raptor, it's getting the 3-liter engine from the Explorer ST with around 400 horsepower and the same 10-speed automatic transmission from the regular Bronco. That's in comparison to the 2.7-liter 310 horsepower V6 in the existing Bronco. It's also getting a bunch of suspension improvements with bigger Fox shocks, more travel. It will be wider and taller and on 37-inch tires instead of the 35-inch tires previously available. As well, it will have a box frame and more reinforced body. As usual, it'll get the normal visual changes, so some new fenders, vents, badging, and probably one of the biggest mistakes they made is switching out the Bronco grille for a Ford grille. The Bronco name carried some coolness to it in and of itself beyond Ford, and using the large Ford badge doesn't quite fit what the Bronco name does for the vehicle. Also, the oversized black plastic fenders don't look as good as the regular Broncos. Given how aggressive the regular Bronco looked, especially in the Wild Track and Badlands trims, the new Bronco Raptor just doesn't look aggressive enough or different enough to really justify it. Power-wise, it's also not enough. With only an extra, say, roughly 100 horsepower over the regular Bronco, it doesn't take the performance level up enough. We would have hoped to have seen at least the 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6 out of the F-150 Raptor, or even better, a V8 of some sort. With the powertrain that they've put in it, it's not enough to really elevate the Bronco Raptor above the regular Bronco substantially enough. Also, the marketing material is talking about a lot more GOAT modes, which are just software tuning changes and not really hardware. For the most part, most of these modes don't make a noticeable difference. They might have minor changes, but it is all software, so it just doesn't do enough to elevate the vehicle. And manufacturers should stop using so many different driving modes to try and make their vehicle better than others. This goes along with the typical changes on the interior as well, where they've added some splashes of color, orange in this case, which seems to be the typical formula for performance vehicles, but doesn't really elevate the interior. The biggest problem, though, will be availability. Nobody will be able to get these. Even the original Bronco was delayed and is rare to see out in the public today. And with the Raptor version, it's going to be impossible for a regular enthusiast to ever get one. And of course, there's the dealer markup problem. These will have an even larger markup and be traded well beyond the 70,000 US starting price. That all said, though, the Raptor is cool, the name is cool, and the Bronco itself is cool, and it's arguably more desirable than the Jeep counterparts, even the new Jeep 392. It'll also be really capable, but honestly, very few people will push its true capabilities off-road. That's even the case in the regular Bronco. Most of these, though, will just sit in parking lots and be for show more than anything, which is really unfortunate given that Ford has built a very capable vehicle. So if I were Ford, I would have waited at least another year to bring out the Raptor version of the Bronco. Let the excitement of the regular Bronco die down, produce enough of them to get them in the hands of their customers. And really, the existing Bronco has only been out for under a year now, and usually Raptor versions come later on in the life cycle of the vehicle to boost sales again once the original hype has died down. So what'll happen now is all the excitement of the Raptor is just going to lead to frustration since nobody will be able to get them and the prices will be massively overinflated. To sum it all up then, Ford made two big mistakes with the Raptor. One, it's not different enough or special enough to set it apart from the already quite good regular Bronco, and they've released it too soon in the life cycle of the vehicle. It really should have come later once they could satisfy the demand for the vehicle. Well, that's my take on the Bronco Raptor. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.